Romaine rents in Paris, but works on the road.
And I got to be in Cologne on Thursday.
Now she wants to buy a permanent home base.
I just dream of having a bath.
But is the right place just out of reach?
I like that apartment across the road. Yes, well, that one's not the same.
Find out next as House Hunters travels to Paris. Paris has been a hot spot for foreigners ever since the days of Julius Caesar nearly 2,000 years ago. But there's much more to this city than tourist attractions like Notre Dame and the Eiffel Tower. One great find is the quaint neighborhood of Montmartre. It overlooks the notorious Moulin Rouge. It's also the place where transplanted Londoner Romaine Wright has called home for 6 years.
There is the history here, which goes back to Van Gogh. Everybody has creative directions. It's great.
Romaine works in promotions for an automotive manufacturer, a job that has her traveling all over Europe, sometimes 5 days a week. That's why Paris, with its central location, is a logical home base.
Paris is actually something you don't really understand until you are here. You fall in love with it. You walk out of the door, and it's beautiful. You don't realize that you become part of it. I just love walking around here. It's a great place. Previously, I had been saying, I'm not sure how long I'm going to stay. Maybe I'll go on to Rome. Maybe I'll go on to another European city. But basically, Paris is where I belong.
Now that she's sold on Paris, this Brit wants a place to call her own. She loves her current one-bedroom flat, and if she could buy it, she would. But since it's not for sale, she'd like something similar in the same artistic neighborhood.
There's this buzz which is very creative, and you find yourself connecting with people very easily. So what I'm looking actually in the apartment that I will buy in Paris is pretty much like this, with the wooden floors, with the high ceilings, with the coving and all of that. I'm pretty tall actually, I'm about 6'1", and I am frightening apparently because I'm so tall. that actually freaks out the French quite a lot. It's quite funny to see.
Romaine also wants a roomier bathroom.
Bathrooms usually in Paris and in France in general are pretty small. I've got this shower and I really dream of having a bath so that at the end of the week it's going to be a relaxing situation.
And she'd like enough space to set up a better home office.
The whole fact that this being in my bedroom is a little bit of a crowded situation. So I think I really need a place which is specific so that I can organise myself and put stuff out.
Romaine would like to find a building like hers with plenty of French character, but more modern amenities.
The place that I live at the moment is a very old building. It dates back to the, I think, 18th century.
And for someone who has to deal with luggage as much as Romaine does, an elevator would be ideal.
That's something in very old buildings in Paris, sometimes very hard to find.
With her budget of 300,000 euros or 363,000 US dollars, Romaine will be lucky to find even a few items on her wish list. Paris has one of the densest populations of any city in the world, so the real estate market is competitive. Luckily, her good friend Tanya is a real estate agent and has agreed to work with her.
She knows me inside out. She knows what I like, and she won't waste my time.
The major obstacle for Romaine will be the time factor because she really doesn't have time to deal with all the hunting herself.
I am heading to Rome on Monday, then I got to be in Cologne on Thursday.
Even though they're good friends, Romaine is certain to be one of Tanya's most demanding clients.
I don't like compromises.
She didn't want anything smaller than a 45 square meter apartment. It was the location she wanted to be near shops, near metros.
I'm going to have to feel, walking into a place, that there's potential there.
Despite the challenge, Romaine hopes to be in her own flat before reaching a major milestone.
I will be 40 in 3 weeks, actually. I think I'm giving myself a birthday present. I'm actually a bit apprehensive in a way, and I'm going to be tying myself to some sort of financial thing for a number of years. So that actually has made me have a couple of sleepless nights, but at the same time, I feel it's the right time to do it.
Coming up, Romaine knows that to stay in her favorite neighborhood, she's going to have to accept a small apartment.
Then step aside. Are you in?
That's quick. A tight squeeze, isn't it?
Yeah.
But not even she was prepared for this.
He'll let you squeeze